I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Sarah Golden.
And this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Sarah. Did you do anything for St. Patrick's Day?
I did about 12 loads of laundry yesterday. Mom life.
Did you make sandwiches for the men?
No.
You almost completed your duties as a woman.
I made sandwiches for lunches for today.
Close enough.
Okay.
Close enough. Did you fold laundry?
I did. Yes. And did dishes yesterday.
Sorry, guys, she's taken.
Happily taken.
By some guy
Wonderful man.
who happens to be a mayor.
Minor details.
Is he mad at me?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Does he need to be?
Yes, but
Oh, then yes.
but for totally different reasons.
Oh. I'm not aware that he's mad at you.
Yeah, he doesn't reach out anymore.
Do you reach out to him?
Always.
Lies.
I always.
Does he ever not respond?
No, he always responds.
Oh, well then.
Well, I'm just saying, with my relationship with your husband, it's a one-way street.
I'm going to make sure he texts you today.
Yeah, it's got to be a two-way
Okay,
street.
I'm going to tell him. I'll
Thank
fix
you.
it immediately.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry you felt left out.
I'm not feeling left out. I am left out.
I think it's because of what Sky told him.
Oh, my former co-host guy. Yes. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Great to have you all in the comments. Definitely be a part of this conversation. And add, because to be honest with you, there is one dumb person here in the studio today, and
Joe,
we need
you shouldn't talk about yourself that way.
Well, I don't know why you're so defensive. Hey, there's this kid. He's like 6'6".
It's tall.
160 pounds. He was in Nashville last week. Okay, he's from Mizzou.
Mizzou.
Right.
You said it right that time.
I always say it right.
Okay.
Yeah, Mizzou. And people are saying that he got roofied or whatever. He drank too much, partied too much, and he's missing.
He went missing while he was in Nashville?
Yes, missing. And I don't know why, but it's gone national, this story. Uh-huh. And now, see this shirt, this very unique shirt, this black, yellow, black shirt, right?
Okay.
Well, they think they saw a homeless man wearing the shirt in the homeless camp over there. And they found his debit card in the homeless camp.
Oh.
Here, let's take a look at some of this story here.
You found his credit card? We found his credit card. We gotta hang up. We gotta hang up the phone.
So there it was, a new focus in the search for
What's up,
missing
Joe?
college student
Lori,
Riley Strain
Joe Quinn,
as two women
Billy,
discover his
John
bank
Doe.
card near the Cumberland River. So that discovery added to a new twist in the search for Riley. His family remains in Nashville. They're hoping to get some answers. Jaxie Pigeon has more on the volunteers and who discovered this new clue.
Before I pass the football to her, I would have mentioned a shout out to Missy Elliott for lending her jacket to this nice young lady.
Stop.
That is Missy Elliott's jacket.
It is not.
Right. Get your freak on. I can't stand the rain.
Stop.
Right. That's a Missy.
It is not.
Please, in the comments, tell me. Is
It
that a
looks
Missy?
very nice on her.
I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm
Moving
saying
on.
it's a Missy Elliott jacket.
Moving on.
Like a garbage bag.
Well, Neil, two women set out early Sunday to search for any clues that may lead to Riley Strain. But they were looking in particular for his
Tim.
size 15 square-toe boots or his blue wallet, but instead would find his bank card. Now, they did call Metro Police immediately, who were able to confirm that it was indeed Riley's and was discovered on the embankment between Gay Street and the Cumberland River. It's a wooded, trash-covered steep hill that leads to the water where the women picked up this clue. Now, we're not sure yet how this card will help officials in their investigation, but they do say they are continuing their search.
How did they find it?
I was going to say, of all the places in Nashville,
Yeah.
they ended up down at what she is saying was a very difficult area to get to by the Cumberland River.
Right.
How did you know to go there?
Well, I hope that they're searching the waters. What they should be doing is checking the Cheatham Dam.
Well,
Okay?
this is sad. I hate this for his family. I can't, as a mom, my mom heart hurts for families when they go through things like this.
Tim Early, he said a blue wallet, not blue waffle. Right. Big
The
difference.
women refer to this find as a start, but say they're not giving up on their efforts to get answers for Riley's loved ones, and they are hopeful others will join them.
Every day I went out there, as much as I want to find something, I don't think I ever actually thought I would find something, which I think is a great thing to think about for anybody who's thinking about going out, whether it's Riley's case or anybody else's case, that you really, really, really can make a difference. So if you're thinking about it, do it, but just do it with caution and take care of yourself.
So it was just the card. No wallet,
Just a debit card.
no license. All right, back to Missy Elliott.
No blue wallet.
No blue wallet.
Now, the discovery of Riley's card was found around the same time that officials were called out to the Cumberland River for reports of a floating body. Now, they did recover that body, but Nashville Fire tells us the description of the body found does not meet that of Riley Strains or 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers, who's still
out there missing
from Sumner County.
Right. And again, you can't mistake this guy. He's 6'6", 160 pounds. Did you see the video of him drunk?
No.
Or whatever?
No.
Oh, this kid was hammered.
I try not to watch a lot of news.
missing out of
I understand.
Hendersonville.
It's
Of course, we'll
depressing
keep
now.
you updated as we learn more. But if you have any information, you're asked to contact Metro Police. For now, live in downtown Nashville, Jaxie Pigeon, News 2.
I can't stand the rain
Stop.
against my window.
And his watch wasn't set up to be tracked, so he must have had an iWatch or something like that.
From Billy Toombs, yeah. Here's News Channel 5.
Today marks 1 week since Missouri college student Riley Strain vanished while visiting down.
Real quick. So Rory Johnston of News Channel 5 hates standing next to it and doing the news with another guy.
Why? How do you know that?
I just know that. I read his mannerisms.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Every time like he passes it back to Rory, he goes, yeah, whatever.
He does not.
Pretty much, without saying it.
Whatever.
I'm serious. Right now, he's like, where's my female co-host?
No.
He hates broadcasting with a young dude
No.
who knows this is the guy taking his job in a couple years.
No.
Yes.
He wants to retire, I'm sure, in a few years.
Rory hates this
I bet
man.
he's being a great mentor.
Downtown Nashville. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Rory Johnston.
And I'm Hunter Hoagland. Crews has spent days now searching for the University of Missouri senior. We're talking on the ground, in the air, and in the water. Still, though, no sign of Riley Strain.
That's right. Kelsey Gibbs, though, spoke with a
Devil
local
dog.
couple who think they
Hoorah.
might be among the very last people to see him.
It's all on the surveillance video, but where?
Yeah, Devil Dog brings up a good point on YouTube. He probably just had the card in the pocket after getting a drink at the bar.
That could happen.
Right.
So maybe he didn't have his whole wallet.
Yeah. That's an interesting point.
we
just crossed up
like crossed. It was kind of like a split.
James Webb and Erica Hart say they will now never forget the walk back to their car last Friday night.
It didn't seem out of, context for being downtown.
The couple didn't realize the importance of that walk until they saw the news last night. It was this surveillance video that caught their attention
Check
because
this
it's
out.
one
Like,
of the
he
last
is
pieces
hammered.
of footage of missing University of Missouri student Riley Strain, and they were also in the video.
We were just walking kind of up and down Broadway for a second.
They're doing a story on people that were walking in that surveillance footage. What are you doing, News Channel 5? What is that?
And third, just throughout the night, and we just walked down first where we parked our car.
Nobody
and
cares about these
during
two.
that period, saw him, but didn't even know about it until she saw the headline yesterday.
One of the last people to see, they didn't even notice the guy. They just walked right past.
But they'll never forget it.
Yeah. I'm starting to hate News Channel 5. I really am. I really
We
am.
don't
Missing
hate.
on a trip to Nashville with friends on Friday, March 8th.
If he was with
During
friends,
his
why was
visit
he
to Luke
alone?
Bryant's bar,
So
Luke's 32
we'll get into
Bridge,
that too,
the
because that's a great question about hey, battle buddies.
Right.
The battle buddy
You're
system.
in a different place. You're away from, even at home, you'd be with people, but you're away from home when you're with other fraternity brothers, I guess.
Yep.
And they just let him go?
So, from what I understand is, they had to leave Luke Bryant's. And Luke Bryant's is getting a little backlash. Like, hey, you overserved this guy. We're going to get into what they have to say in just a moment. But from what I understand, the guys went outside the bar. They had to go back in to pay the tab. That's when he goes off.
Well, then you leave somebody with him if he's that intoxicated.
You got to have one sober.
Yeah.
You got to. I'm sorry. You got to have the one sober.
Nashville's getting too big. But also, if you're drinking and there's alcohol involved.
Nashville is nasty. Nashville is getting nasty. No, it's gotten nasty. It's not a safe place anymore. It really isn't. It's unfortunate. Local elections are very important. And
Amen.
Nashville, you failed. Davidson County, you failed.
Company tells us records show he purchased and was served one alcoholic drink
Justin
and
Nichols.
2 waters. At 9:35 p.m., they say the security team made a decision based on their conduct standards to escort him from the venue. He was then followed downstairs with one member of his group. The person with Riley did not leave with him and returned upstairs.
So that's what they said.
Followed down. The security team made a decision.
Right, one drink,
2
and was
waters.
served one alcoholic drink.
That's what he purchased.
Right.
And was served. That's not including. But that's at one of the bars.
Yeah, right. And
I
you
mean-
know there was pre-gaming too.
I'm sure. And I'm sure that there's multiple bars that
Mm-hmm.
other people were buying him drinks too.
I think those other bars, if he used his card, it would have been made the news by now. So I wonder.
Or he had cash.
Could be, right?
And 2 waters. At 9:35 p.m., they say the security team
Or
made a decision
roofied.
based on their conduct standards to escort him from the venue. He was then followed downstairs with one member of his group. The person with Riley did
Billy
not
Toombs,
leave with
pre-games.
him and returned upstairs. His next and only movement so far
Like, look at
were
him.
caught on surveillance cameras.
He's
He was
out.
on the phone at
He's
one
a zombie
point.
at
We
that
thought
point.
Sad.
Talking
Yeah.
maybe to someone. We couldn't really hear what he was saying, but we saw him holding a
Damn.
phone.
James and Erica say they simply glanced at Riley and his behavior didn't seem unusual for a Friday night downtown. But they said he headed north on Gay Street.
I even said to you, I was like, it looks like he's headed home.
The couple contacted police and now hope by sharing this, more people in the area can review their cameras.
If the direction he was headed helps at all, then we know that much.
In Nashville, Kelsey Gibbs, News Channel 5.
It's bad when you can't even move your arms
That's sad.
at that point.
I hate for his parents to be. That's the last way that they know how he was to see him in that state too.
Good segue. Here's the parents.
They just want to
know
talk to
that.
their son again. Good evening, I'm
Hannah
Hannah
McDonald.
McDonald. The parents of 22-year-old Riley Strain are holding out hope that search crews will
She used to come visit me in the 105.5 The Bull Studios.
Stop.
I'm telling you, Hannah McDonald.
She's not wearing your average newscaster uniform type thing either.
No, I think she's hiding some
like
weight
it.
gain.
I think she's beautiful.
No, she is a gorgeous woman. She's married to a guy with a weak handshake, though.
Stop.
He's very light in the loafers.
Let's listen to what the
Okay.
parents have to say.
I think it's just a staged marriage.
Stop.
Right. There's no way that he can. Back to
find
the
their
story.
son. We've been asking questions ever since the University of Missouri student went missing 8 days ago after
Oh.
a night out on Broadway.
Samurai Son, I bet the friends are all in big regret right now.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right. Alcohol's tough,
Yeah.
as we all know.
Always have a sober friend if you're going to drink a lot.
Like, and Sarah knows even more than most. Boy, do we make some bad decisions when drinking.
And tonight, News Channel 5's Nikki Hauser talked to the young
Yeah, the
man's
limp handshake,
family
yeah. That's what her
about this
husband has.
around-the-clock search.
All 4 of Riley's parents
Oh.
tell me they won't stop until they find Riley.
She's
Police
cute.
are on the same page. They
It's
sent
Nikki
out
Hauser.
crews just this morning to search along the Cumberland River near Woodland Street in the area where Riley was last seen 1 week ago. I haven't talked to my boy for over a week,
Oh, no.
and it's hard.
Daily calls, texts, and FaceTimes define their relationship.
Just, how's your day going? Or he called to tell me something good about school or his internship.
That tells you right there what kind of a kid he truly is.
But his love for family, friends, sports, and
Notice she didn't say was, she used is. They are holding out for hope.
Yeah, I would be too.
March 8th, though. Missing since March 8th. Yeah.
life
I can't imagine your
defines
kid goes on vacation with some friends.
Right.
And
And Nashville, you know? You think Nashville. It's
Right.
it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the bachelorette capital of the world. Yay. Woo. You're getting drunk, we're getting married. We're going to ride around on this thing that we think we're pedaling, but no, there's actually a motor.
Yeah.
Right. And then gone.
him.
Dismiss his attitude. Dismiss everything about him. He's a good kid.
1 week has gone by since anyone has seen or heard from their son, Riley Strain.
Yeah, 6'6", 165 pounds. Yeah, it doesn't take much to get this kid, hammered or roofied. I'm telling you, there's something going on here.
Crews scoured high and low Saturday morning for Riley, or a clue to where he is. Riley Strain's
Justin,
parents and step-parents, who all just prefer parents,
we're doing the best we can,
are asking you to share anything you know.
Yeah, John
we need some answers. We've been down here for a week, trying our best to come up with anything.
And thanking anyone who has searched, supported,
at what
or
point do you
shared
say
Riley's
it's time to go home as a parent? I can't imagine.
And not to have a body.
Right.
For the closure.
No closure.
Right. That's
not knowing what's happening. I pray for that family.
And there's such evil in this world.
There is.
The selling of body parts. That industry alone. Okay? The traffic of these humans is ridiculous, evil, and is everywhere.
Yeah.
Including our hometown here in Clarksville. Mm-hmm. The human trafficking is real. It's probably in your hometown, too. Billion-dollar industry.
Story thus far.
What do you say to somebody that gives up a part of their life to help you find your life? It's amazing.
Thank you for getting the word out
right,
and
Devil
keeping
Dog.
the word out.
They
and
did find
please
another body.
Don't stop sharing. Don't stop sharing till we bring Riley home.
So they can be reunited with a young man they say they're blessed to know.
Please, just continue.
We know this community is invested in finding Riley. If you know or recognize anything, even if it's small, call police. And in the meantime, on a busy holiday weekend like this one, look out for your friends. Stay together and make sure you're keeping one another safe. In Nashville, I'm Nikki Hauser, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Nikki Hauser. Now, if you can unblock me from X, I'd appreciate it. No, nice girl. Nice girl. Ooh, send the divers, says Tim Early. Yep.
It's awful.
WaterDogsThereScuba.com. Send them. So the search continues, but it's now 10 days later. I don't know. But they found the debit card. And so they got this huge tent city down there in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting ridiculous on the crime alone.
Yeah. Sherry Nicholson, who founded and runs the Apex, has talked a little bit about the communities that have been set up for homeless, the encampments.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they're very protective of their own as well.
And that direction that he was walking is near that area. And yeah. When one person reports that they seen his shirt. News hasn't reported on it yet. But yeah, a homeless dude wearing his shirt.
Well,
and she said it stood out because it was so clean.
And somebody could have very easily have given that man his shirt, to try to lead things in another direction. I just hope and pray he's found, and maybe he just had a long recovery.
Justin Nichols, can we talk about it? If a teacher texts a student, they get fired. But if a teacher pushes and pulls the hair of a special needs child, they get transferred. Clarksville Montgomery County school system needs to do better. Justin, we'll get into that in just a moment. But first, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, keep the comments coming, be a part of this conversation. I need your help because, Sarah doesn't talk much.
Never. I'm too quiet. It's a problem.
Thank God for this mute button over here. Speaking of which, govstitle.com. Yes. So, when you buy a house, right?
Mm-hmm. Buy or sell.
Buy or sell.
Yep.
You have to have a title.
You do in the state of Tennessee.
In the state of, you have to.
Got to go through title.
And you got some bad title people out there. Scammers, I call them.
I mean, I don't know of any here, but I'm sure in the world somewhere.
Yep, but
we've got a lot of great title companies in our town.
They suck. Governor's Land and Title's the one you want, okay?
We do a good job.
Yeah. The other ones, they suck.
They do a good job as well.
Unless they want to advertise with us. All right. Hey, Thursdays is Wicked Good Trivia. It's a packed house there. Packed house. People like these game shows that we put on. And the one at Wicked Good, it's family friendly. Bring the kids. Great meal, good price. Yeah, come on out. Thursdays at 7 o'clock.
And the best fries.
Yeah, they have these avocado bites.
Ooh.
It's like deep fried avocados.
Oh, you lost me.
I know, I hear you. I don't like deep fried either. But I had one because, I had the sample. I was go, wow. Because it's not like greasy deep fried. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's southern fried.
Southern fried. That's better.
It's southern fried avocados. Right. All right. Joe Quinners. Those teachers aren't trained or equipped a nonverbal autistic toddler. Quinners also says, speaking of Wicked Good, he's won Wicked Good trivia a couple times, barely. He says, I think the crime is sending those kids to public school, period. That's not a nourishing environment for anyone involved, kids and teachers. Yeah, schools suck. I don't blame. I understand why that the school choice is being pushed forward. We'll see what happens. Joe, mom, and dad need a babysitter on the state's dime. Oh, school systems. Oh, they're getting into the schools. Well, it's a good thing we got the mayor's wife.
I'm going to stick with no comment.
She's got comments, believe you me. We'll get them out of her. But first, we'll get into this college coach, Nashville guy, who's accused of poisoning a pregnant girlfriend.
Goodness gracious.
So,
what a world we live in.
It's crazy. We got to expose it. We got to expose the evil.
We got to pray for our world, y'all.
Jesus is real.
Amen.
And not for nothing, you better repent and go towards him. All right?
What a world.
She dies.
She died?
I think so. Spoiler alert.
Oh.
I know.
What about the baby? How far was she?
Kid dies too.
That's awful.
So now he's up for double homicide, right? What I don't get is if a pregnant woman gets an abortion, why isn't she up for homicide?
Double standards.
Okay, let's find out.
Double murder case involving a college football coach who's a former member of the Titans staff.
Blaze Taylor is accused of poisoning 25-year-old Jade Benning. She died along with her unborn child. News 2's Caitlin Quisenberry looks at the sudden developments in a story that began a year ago.
Seems Blaze Taylor, the junior, shows his speed as he's all the way through.
On paper and on the field, Blaze Taylor was a star athlete with numerous accolades. His football career started at Auburn High School in Alabama, and he later starred at Arkansas State University, serving as a team captain for 4 seasons.
We can go 2, 3, 4, 5 games without even touching the football. So if we touch it, we try to get it and we try to score every single time, just because we say we don't know.
Seems like a nice, happy guy, right? In this clip.
When's the next time we're going to have that opportunity?
After leaving Arkansas State, he went on to work as a defense coach at Duke University before spending 4 years as a scout for the Tennessee Titans, leaving them in 2023. In March of that same year, Taylor visited his girlfriend, Jade Benning, at her apartment and allegedly poisoned her. She was pregnant at the time, and investigators say the poisoning led to the death of her 5-month-old unborn child on February 27th of 2023. Benning died 9 days later at Vanderbilt Medical Center. It was her 25th birthday.
Golly.
That was Caitlin Quisenberry reporting. Police say Blaze Taylor is the one who called 911 on the night of February 25th of 2023. He told dispatchers beginning that Benning started to seem like she was having an allergic reaction and asked for paramedics. U.S. Marshals arrested him near Salt Lake City. He had recently worked on the staff of the Utah State football team. He will be extradited back to Nashville.
Oh, boy.
So sad.
That's crazy. I like her. And was that leopard? Is that cheetah print?
Cheetah.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks good there. she's aging gracefully.
She's a very pretty woman.
Yes, very handsome woman.
Very pretty woman.
Yeah. That other one's a handsome woman, not this one. This is a pretty woman, right?
Both are beautiful.
No, the other one, that behemoth, right?
Stop.
Nephilim.
A former Tennessee Titans scout is accused of poisoning his pregnant girlfriend. 27-year-old Blaze Taylor is awaiting extradition to Nashville to face charges on 2 counts of murder. Jade Benning's unborn child died 2 days after she was hospitalized last February. And Jade died on her 25th birthday last March, just a few days later. As News 2's Kenley Hargett reports, Benning's friends are remembering her 1 year after her death.
To know her was to love her, and we're also glad that she was a part of our life.
25-year-old Jade Benning remains on the hearts and minds of so many people. Benning served
but
as
now
a
he's
chef
getting
at Ernest Barn
extradited
Hideaway
to
in
Nashville.
Nashville's Wedgwood, Houston neighborhood, where she quickly developed a reputation for desserts.
A great dessert maker, so she would make creme brulee, and that is something that we refuse to take off of the menu because that was Jade's dish, and we have to have it.
Her manager and close friend Lauren Weber says Benning would put her all into her dishes, and even more into the people she loved. Weber shares a birthday only a few days from Benning, and to honor her memory, she has her birthday tattooed on her arm.
Birthday and mine are 3 days apart, so we were both Pisces girls, so we always hung out.
And inside the restaurant are 2 memorials of Benning that helps her restaurant family find comfort and peace.
We have a small picture of her that's right outside of the kitchen where she worked, and we light a candle for her every day. And then the employees that are here with me at the end of the night, we actually all blow it out together and tell her good night. We've got a picture by the server station where we see her all the time, and then we all have these bracelets that we wear as well.
Saying goodbye to Jade was hard, but it's remembering all of the happy times she brought to others that helps many who loved her find peace.
She was the glue.
How long do you wear the bracelet for?
Till it falls off.
Like forever?
I mean,
You know what I mean?
why not?
Okay.
Maybe till justice is served. I don't know.
All
I
right.
guess that's a personal choice.
Yeah. Just asking.
But this happened a year ago?
Yeah.
And they still haven't, not gone to trial?
No. They just got him the charges to get him extradited to here.
So he hasn't even been arrested before?
No. Right. I don't know. Like, you think she's in the hospital. They can find out what's in her, her blood or whatever.
She died a year ago.
Yeah. Right. And it's all now happening.
That basically held all of us together.
Reporting in Nashville, Kenley Hargett, News 2.
U.S. Marshals took Taylor into custody near Salt Lake City. He had
Let's see. Not a good pause.
recently been on the football staff of.
Oh, that's the one.
Stop.
Look at her.
Stop.
With her bedroom eyes. Right?
Push play.
Look, she's like,
Push play.
Good night, Joe.
Utah State University. Investigators say.
Yeah, I guess we'll keep you up to date on what we know, but
Yeah, I hate that. She's a pretty girl.
yeah. Oh,
I hate that for the unborn child, too.
of course. Which is, again, if you can be charged for murder of a child when she's pregnant, well,
I agree.
just saying. That's my buddy, my choice. All right, hey, make sure to like, subscribe, keep the conversation going with the comments. Don't forget to share this because we get shadow banned AF. AF stands for?
As frequently as they choose.
That's too many. It's too many words. John Doe's grandfather was 100% Irish. Okay, only day of the year he would be drunk all day. Ain't that the truth? Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. Sunday. I was hanging out with friends. Rich Holiday.
Love Rich and Shelly.
Yep. Shelly just had a birthday on Friday.
Did she?
Yep.
I need to call her.
You should call her.
I will.
We talked about you a little bit.
Uh-oh.
But,
All bad, I'm sure.
no, they were just upset that you haven't been scuba diving yet.
I know. I need to find time.
Right.
It's hard. We're busy.
Yeah, I get it. But I think you'd be very pleased
I agree.
with the
I
results.
want to do it. I have a friend that's done it.
Yes.
I want to.
Scuba diving. Waterdogs-scuba.com. We're planning on going to Grenada.
Is it Grenada or Granada?
Pardon me.
I need to reach out. I need to find their schedule and see what I can fit in.
So Joe Quinters is 1/18th Irish, okay, on his left side of his mustache. Right, it's genetics.
So is it January 6th or is it going to be April 6th?
What's that?
The class.
No, that's when they were back up and running. I got to change the slide.
Okay.
Right. Hey, did you ever steal a car before?
Never.
Ever
no.
been in a stolen car?
Nope.
if you were to steal a car, what car would you steal?
I don't know. I wouldn't even think of stealing a car.
What about a Volkswagen Passat? Would you steal a Volkswagen Passat?
I mean, I drive a Volkswagen, so I like Volkswagens.
So you have a bigger chance of stealing a Volkswagen Passat than maybe a Cadillac.
I guess if I were to steal a car, that could be a fair statement.
I knew it. He was out of Cheatham County.
An 18-year-old with a track record of trouble is back behind bars in Cheatham County. This after his second high-speed police chase in just less than a month.
Oh, come on.
Andy Cordan has been tracking this troubling story.
It's Andy Cordan. He does all the graphics and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's my favorite. He's the best.
The fun camera shots.
Yeah, the fun and always a interesting tie. Here, let's see what he's got.
Joins us with details you are seeing first on 2. Andy.
The Hitler car.
Hey there, Mark. A few weeks ago, Kingston Springs police chased a stolen car. Now, they spiked the vehicle and it crashed in the woods. 18-year-old Jackson Pickney, he is one of the suspects who was in that car. Well, just 24 days after that incident, the same Cheatham teen is allegedly at it again.
What?
Allegedly.
On Sunday.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He has to. Even though it's all on camera, legally.
Allegedly.
Right.
Monday, March 10th. Sergeant Ryan Hawkins responds to a wreck.
Stand up, put your hands behind your back right now.
Where he finds 18-year-old Jackson Pickney.
Don't do drugs. All right? As a guy who used to do drugs, don't do drugs. What's some drugs that you used to do back in the day?
I never did.
Come on.
No, I smoked cigarettes for like 2 days when it looked cool when I was a senior in high school, and that was it.
What was your brand of cigarettes?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even buy cigarettes ever.
I was a Parliament Light guy.
I was at a bonfire, and I was like, oh, this makes me look cool.
Yeah, that's right.
Twice ever I've smoked
It's
cigarettes,
true.
and then I was done.
It did make you look cool.
No.
But cool to the wrong people.
No, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to be cool.
Right, not to
that
those
kind of
people.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I was the good kid.
Yeah, I thought it was cool too.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It was.
On the side of the road.
And expensive.
Dazed and confused.
What's wrong with you?
According to Hawkins.
Are you hurt anywhere? Yes, sir.
The Ashland City teen was doing 85 miles an hour.
Where are you hurt? On my head.
When the stolen Volkswagen that he was driving flies off the road into these woods.
Why are you running from me?
What you're looking at is the recovery footage. Right.
Road into these woods.
Why are you running from me?
Oh, no. Tim Early brings up a good point.
Stop.
The kid looks like he's going to be a prize in lock, you know? You know what I mean? Oh, boy. Come on, buddy.
Stop speeding. Oh, okay, now you're going to jail for a felony.
Investigators searched the teen's backpack, finding a loaded magazine, but no gun. A search of the car turns up what investigators believe is stolen laptops.
Oh, MacBook, I'm betting this stuff's stolen.
And other electronics.
Am I going to find anything illegal in your car? What? Maybe some meth. Some meth.
Oh, the meth.
Deputies will also find drug paraphernalia.
No.
Here's his grinder.
And meth.
Some meth. Yes, sir. How much meth you on? Not that much. Not that much.
News 2 has learned that the teenager has a history of car chases. In February, just 24 days before this, Kingston Springs police teenager has
Just sit back and appreciate the graphics.
I like the words being put on the screen, too.
The PowerPoint presentation that Andy Cordan puts on for us. This man is a treasure. Here we go.
Not that much.
News 2 has learned that the teenager has a history of car chases.
There it goes.
In February, just 24 days before this,
watch the car go off.
Kingston Springs police arrest Pickney, who's a passenger in a stolen car. Again, there was a high-speed chase and a crash.
How many times you ran from the cops? This is my second time charged with it.
And the year before, police reports show Pickney's in another high-speed police chase. Again, it's a stolen car. And according to documents, a handgun is tossed out a window.
Boss, that's not very smart. It's just a speeding ticket, man. And now you're 18, so you get to go to big boy jail.
No.
And the 18-year-old is still in that.
He's Tim Early's not kidding. This kid in big boy jail, it's not going to go well.
Don't do drugs. Don't drink too much.
It's not cool. It is not cool. Absolutely not cool. You know what is cool? Like, all the cool kids are doing Jesus now.
Amen.
Okay?
Amen.
Like, it's so true. All the cool kids are doing Jesus.
Yep.
You want to be cool? Give it all up to the Lord.
Amen. I agree.
Nerds. You non-Jesus nerds. Losers. No, that's not how
No, we can't say that.
Yeah, that's not how it works.
Can't love God and say that.
Well, there you go. Police arrested that teen connected to several high-speed chases, and don't do drugs. Don't do it. All right? Especially not meth. If you're going to do a drug, what drug should people do, Sarah?
Chew gum.
Yes.
It's bad for your jaw.
Meth.
So you're kind of being a bad guy.
They should have, like, meth Nicorette.
No, just don't do drugs. It doesn't make you smarter.
John Doe says I can't read that. What does that say, Sarah? He's going to be...
No, I can't read it either.
Okay.
Font's too small from here. I don't have my glasses.
And Tim Early goes, can we trade him for the missing kid? Right.
I bet this guy's parents are just as upset with where he's at in life.
Maybe the parents are part of the problem.
Could be.
Right?
Never know.
Right. Skyline 500 rooftop trip. I had brunch there yesterday with Sky.
Was it good?
It was very good.
Juan, the chef, does a great job. He's the chef and the GM.
That Mexican omelet
Oh, yeah.
is the best.
Yeah, Juan does a great job.
It really is the best. I mean, it's not as good as trivia there on Wednesdays, because that's the best.
Because you're there.
Oh, well, yeah. But it's not because of me it's the best. It's because it's the people. It's the people's trivia. That's right. Come on out to the people's trivia, where you're the focus. Absolutely. Wednesdays at 7. Okay, here we go. John Doe. Yeah, no, we just couldn't read the word biatch. You're right. Should young adults move to Clarksville? I need to know this. Because Clarksville is crowned one of the best areas for millennials to buy a home.
I could see that.
It's a nice looking neighborhood, right?
We're a great place to live. Great place to raise a family.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing with the grass here? Right?
And meet the people's champ, Joe Quinters.
Very good. Very good, Nichols. Yeah, this house is failing the
grass test.
Yeah, the grass test right
Yeah.
there. Here's WKRN.
With prices high, many young adults feel locked out of buying a home right now. But there are metros where millennials and Gen Z can buy. Clarksville is one of them.
What was up with that pause? Right?
Clarksville is one of them.
It looks like whoever was running the teleprompter, fell asleep at the wheel.
Can buy. Clarksville is one of them. Clarksville, the Queen City, has just been crowned one of the best metros for younger adults to buy a home.
It's a busy, booming area.
That's Joanne.
Joanne Garcia.
I love Joanne. Joanne, iron this or something.
Well, that's not. She wasn't responsible for that.
Okay.
So.
Well, Joanne, and I love Joanne. She's fantastic.
She's wonderful.
Oh,
I think the world of her.
A gem, a blessing for the city.
Amen.
But the background.
You know, she has a big Easter extravaganza she's putting on.
Egg extravaganza.
Egg extravaganza, free to the public.
Joanne's losing points with me.
No, she's wonderful.
An egg extravaganza.
Egg extravaganza.
I love you, Joanne. I'm just kidding.
Area.
Joanne Garcia is president of Clarksville Association of Realtors. She says millennial buyers can save about $200,000 buying in Clarksville versus Nashville.
North side of town, you can still get a house for right around $300,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, fenced-in yard. If you go south, you're looking closer to the $400,000 range.
The National Association of Realtors looked at the 200 largest metros in the U.S. for millennial buyers in 2022. Clarksville came in at number 4, followed by Denver, Amarillo, Texas, and Sioux Falls, South.
Okay, let me tell you something here. Denver, nope, don't do it. Not worth it. The criminal, illegal aliens are being shipped up there. It's turning into a mess, Denver. Don't do it. Amarillo, it's okay.
All I hear is the song Amarillo by Morning.
Here, sing it.
Amarillo by Morning. I can't. I'm all congested. Maybe tomorrow.
She sounds like Marge Simpson.
Yeah, it sounds like I've been smoking for years.
Yeah, she sounds like the sisters
It's
of Marge
allergies.
Simpson.
It's allergies.
Selma and Patty. Right. Yeah, Amarillo. Sioux Falls, I hear, is nice.
Never been there.
Oh, yeah, Sioux Falls. Let's see.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota. These are metros with both strong and expanding job markets as well as affordable starter homes. A winning combination that is...
Yeah, Denver started going downhill once they did the legalization of weed over there.
Oh.
It really has just like the studies. Now that the reports are out, that it's been years of actual case studies of people, weed, legalized weed. It's not good. Test scores.
Yeah.
Job requirements, job approval. People tank. I get it.
Hard for millennials to find.
We have the industrial park that has a lot of industry and factories and things like that.
Yeah,
we
Billy,
have
you're
the
probably
arena
right.
here now, F&M
More.
Arena. It just creates a huge, diverse population, so you feel comfortable here.
And Garcia says she also sees many younger buyers doing a super commute, living in Clarksville and willing to drive to Nashville for work.
As long as we can get them close to the interstate, as close as possible, they're willing to make that drive.
Well, as for the greater Nashville real estate market, it still saw a strong February market with sales up from 2023.
There you go. The
You couldn't
Utes.
pay me to live in Nashville.
No.
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't want to work in Nashville.
No, or commute.
No. So yeah, should young adults move to Clarksville? Yes.
It's a great place to live.
Bring a gun.
And keep our values.
Yes. Thank you. You're not from around here. Man, I used to get that all the time. All the time. I get it. This weird talking guy from Jersey and New York comes to their area. I get it. You were cautious.
You fit in, though.
I forced myself.
We
to
got to
fit
have
in.
one of you. One of yous.
Use guys.
Use guys.
Yeah, so should the Utes move to Clarksville? Make sure to like, subscribe, keep the conversation going by being a part of it in the comments. You should bring the kids out to this one.
Not to that one.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a big parental advisory.
Oh.
Explicit content.
That's right. I forgot. I just bring the oldest in.
No, he's 14.
He's almost there.
No,
But
absolutely not.
Yeah, this is not. Don't get me wrong. It's not like raunchy. It's just they don't want the kids around.
Yep.
It's
and
for
I can
adults.
appreciate that. It's a bar.
Right. Yeah.
I get it.
I hate doing trivia with like little kids running around when it's a bar.
Well, do you remember you had one where Mia came, and it was a restaurant that was also a bar, but she had to take over everything you were doing.
First of all,
She had to pass out all your prizes.
yeah, but
She had to be a part of it.
she was too short. All right?
She's only 7.
She was too short. I don't know why there's a drum roll, but that's okay.
Did you pick your music late at night again?
I did it this morning. I was now I was in
It could have
rush
been
mode.
worse.
I was yeah.
Could have been worse.
Right.
I'm not going to complain about that one.
Could have been the Forrest Gump noise that I have.
It's not as bad as the one of the girl that saved the lady in the wheelchair at the train track. That was some bad choice of music on that one.
The best.
That was awful.
What a story. So you've seen the statue?
I have, yes.
Do you
It's
know
right in
mu-
front of Mildred and Mabel's, I believe.
Edwards. I would say more in front of Edwards.
Okay, both of them are equally great local places to shop.
I think
and
Edwards
eat.
is better.
I mean, for eating,
Yeah,
yes.
they-
Shopping, Mildred and Mabel's is where it's at.
They can't make a steak like Edwards. I'm sorry.
They can't, but they can make a heck of a gift basket.
So, nonetheless, Frank Sutton played Sergeant Carter on Gomer Pyle, USMC.
Okay.
Which was a show. It was a spin-off of
MASH?
Andy Griffith Show.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, I like that show.
I'm not good at whistling. Can you whistle?
No, I can't whistle.
Come on, ready? Try. Give it a shot.
I can't whistle.
Come
it's
on,
like
come on.
one.
All right. Okay.
My 7-year-old can whistle better than me. It's a joke at home. Can you do different tunes? Can
I
you
guess
do the
not.
dun 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 dun? Better than me. I'll let you win that one.
Here, let's take a look.
News 2 at 5. Well, the Sergeant Carter statue sits in downtown Clarksville, a popular place for...
What's with the wide stance?
He's trying to stand like Sergeant Carter.
Is that what he's doing
tying
there?
in to the story.
Is that what?
As good reporters do.
Is that what Dick Van Dyke's brother is doing?
Stop. Push play.
The statue sits in downtown Clarksville, a popular place for people to take a picture. The statue is of a character in a popular TV show that starred one of the city's native sons. Our day-long special reports Hidden Tennessee takes us to Montgomery County.
We have some great statues.
Neil Oren shows us
a lot of
how
great
the
stuff here.
We have a great statue maker here in Clarksville.
We do.
Yo, he is legit.
He is good.
Do you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you?
I've had him on the show.
Oh, cool.
When because he did the Pecorini statue. That's the goaltender of Predators. Now they have a statue of him outside of the Bridgestone.
Okay.
And he put it together.
Okay.
Yeah. Pecorini's the goaltender's name. That's his name. What's his name is Pecorini.
I'm not going to let you get me caught saying something bad again.
All I know is he made this huge, big Pekka statue. You got to see the size of this Pekka.
Push play.
This Pekka is...
Push play.
It's very girthy. Very girthy
Push
Pekka.
play.
Sure ended up there.
Frank Sutton was a local, TV hero.
It is the frozen in time moment on
Christine?
Franklin Street that shouts at you literally to learn more about this Clarksville man it portrays. Some already know.
A lot of your older folks do. Your younger generation's not sure who he is.
Frank Sutton, the Clarksville native, was a household name across the entire country. He was Gunnery Sergeant Vince Carter. The show was Gomer Pyle, USMC. It aired back in the 60s.
A sitcom, kind of a spinoff of the Andy Griffith Show. And it's kind of neat.
Yeah, I like Mark.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Except Mark. Never mind.
No, he's a good guy.
Yeah, I love him.
Actor
He does a
here in our
lot for this
town. Grew
community.
up here, actually buried in Greenwood Cemetery, not far from here also.
When the show aired, it was a much different world. It was a world that this city appreciates.
It all gets back to a simpler way of life, and so we wanted to showcase that downtown, having a statue of him since he's a local hero.
Realtor Mark Holloman is one of the leaders that helped make this tribute to Sutton happen. The binder he has shows how it came to life through the hands of a local sculptor, Scott Weiss. Holloman is pleased with the result.
Scotty is very talented.
Very.
I mean, that big Pekka that he created.
So Mark Holloman, super great guy, but
Yeah.
if you ever go into his office, his real estate office, he's got a lot of really cool things that play tribute to Clarksville, Montgomery County, like old seats from original theaters here, paintings, pictures. It's a really neat thing to walk through. It's Coldwell Banker on Wilma. I've been able to get a couple tours through there, and it's really, really cool.
The only problem I have with Mark is that he's not Shelley Holiday when it comes to real estate.
That's true,
I'm
but
sorry.
he is still great, as is Shelley.
Yes.
But you know what? There's room for everybody. They both do great.
Here, everyone. Here's your trophies, everyone. I'm sick of everyone gets a trophy.
People will come down here and look at it. They'll pose and take pictures with him. So a lot of people do remember him, and it's become a big photo.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Here's another problem with Mark. He does too much. Okay, we get it, Mark.
I'm done with you today.
We get it, Mark. Okay, with the Sunday school, okay, and everything you do at the
He's
church,
amazing.
also.
And you know what Shelley Holiday would say about him?
What?
That he's an amazing man.
No.
And she's going to say there's room for everybody to be successful.
Look, even Billy O's a fantastic guy. We get it. He's
is.
great. Okay.
He's a wonderful guy. Does a lot for this community, and we are lucky to have him.
Good for you, Mark.
That's right.
When you're walking around downtown Clarksville.
The pose not only evokes Sutton's character and signature pose, but is also right at home in this military town.
Yes, military theme. That's why we wanted to showcase him also, because of our important ties to Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Did you see when they drew a penis on the statue?
Stop.
Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, it was
Move
horrible.
on.
It was.
Move on.
It's news. It happened. It was horrible. I agree. What? I can't bring it up.
His life.
It was a big Pecorini.
Frank Sutton was larger than life here, arriving at Nashville's airport years ago.
Wow, look at that airport.
Today, his legend lives on, commanding passersby, Big things can come from small towns, and small towns can become big things.
Clarksville, we're proud of our community. We're proud of downtown. Downtown's coming alive, and it's just so much going on with the new event center and stuff. It just adds another piece of the element for downtown experience in Clarksville.
For Hidden Tennessee, Neil Orn, News 2.
Is News 2.
You know, we got some great statues here.
We do.
In our city. You should go explore them all. There's one on Memorial. Do you know that Veterans on Memorial Drive, right before you get to Pageant Lane there? Say you're driving from downtown.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you're on Madison.
Okay.
Okay, say you're driving on Madison.
Mm-hmm.
Before you get to Pageant Lane to make a right.
Okay.
All right. There's a little Veterans Memorial area. And the statue there is Scott's father.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. There's the ones around the courthouse, too. The guy that's sitting on the bench reading the book.
Yeah, the guy that looks like Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, and then there's one on the other side of the courthouse. There's some really cool statues downtown.
My least favorite one is that stupid women's right thing. That was not necessary. Right? Do you know what I mean? Listen, I get it. Good. You, all right, you can vote.
That's a big deal for women.
It's a big deal for guys, too. Right. All right, here's a statue. The Pat Summitt one down by Freedom Point, right? The basketball coach. Yeah, he was great. He was really good at coaching, that Pat Summitt.
Next story. Moving on.
Drum roll. The best part of Joe saying Pekka is that it fits his Jersey accent. Yeah, I'm just saying Pekka.
Justin, don't encourage this.
It's the guy's first name. Big Pekka.
Next story.
All right. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe. Keep the comments coming. Share this video if you can. Hey, we got a lot of title companies here.
A lot of great ones.
But you want the best one. Governor's Land title. Okay. We know, Tennessee, you have to have a title company. You have to have a title when you purchase or sell.
Mm-hmm. Even refi. We do refis for, you don't have to close a title company. But yeah, we do a lot of title for refinances as well.
Huh. There you go.
Yeah.
Govstitle.com. Links in the video description. Yeah, Pat is Tennessee royalty. I agree. He was one of the best. One of the best coaches.
So the guy on the bench that's reading the paper.
Yeah.
And if you walk up to it and look at the paper, Justin Nichols said it's reading it the day after the 99 tornado we had.
Oh.
You know, that tore through downtown.
Yeah. And he's reading the Leaf Chronicle.
Is it?
I think so.
I mean, isn't it right across the street from right there? So that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pat.
Next story.
So yesterday was the Power and Purpose conference.
Saturday.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I was hoping to see you there.
I was hoping to go. Our schedule just didn't allow for it.
It's okay. It was great. Great
I heard
turnout.
It was wonderful.
I can't stand the Wilma Rudolph Event Center.
You can't stand it?
I can't stand it.
Why?
Okay? The people that run it they feel like they're superior to you, even though they have no idea about running events.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, my God.
That's a city building.
And don't do daytime events in there.
The sun's awfully bright.
Because it's all glass?
Yeah, that's hard.
So where they had the stage, anywhere, speakers are up there.
Mm-hmm.
All you see is a silhouette.
Yeah, the sun's a problem.
It was
in there.
horrible. And their speakers are the worst. Their actual physical music.
Their audio.
Their audio is horrible.
Yeah, it's an issue. I know they've been trying to work on that.
Well, stop trying and talk to somebody that knows what they're talking about.
Sure.
Right. It's a good thing somebody set up sound. It's a good thing.
April did a good job with that.
Yeah.
I told her if she's able to do it next year, I want to get it on the calendar early so I can make sure I can be there. I hate I missed it.
I mean, it was great to see so many women looking for not only just networking, but leadership.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so great to see that at this event with all women, they had to have a male DJ.
I'm sure you loved that.
I asked them, I go, why don't you get a girl DJ? There are none. It's true.
There are some, surely.
Have you ever seen one?
I don't know.
Then do they exist?
I mean, they do, sure.
Not in Clarksville.
Maybe not.
Well, here's the problem.
Ladies, we need a female DJ.
Here, there are female DJs here. They suck.
Oh, move on. Next story.
I'm sorry. They suck. It's a skill. It's a God-given skill to be able to read a crowd, take that information, find what this crowd needs, and relay it to them and make a move and make it an event. All right.
Well, God gives us all different gifts.
And girls are just too focused on making sandwiches or something. I don't know. Come on, that was a good one. Come on, that was a good one. All right. Yeah, it's almost that time. It's already been an hour. It goes by fast.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I'm not having fun.
Oh, yeah, me either.
Clarksville man sentenced to 25 years for drug crimes while out on bond. Let's take a look.
Clarksville man was sentenced to 25 years in federal prison for selling drugs while out on bond with a murder charge.
It could be good for Easter.
30-year-old Mark Ellis was
Not the
convicted
news.
last summer after a number of drug and gun charges. Ellis was also indicted back in July of 2021 for a 2018 homicide. Evidence at the trial showed Ellis in January of 2022, while he was out on bond for that first-degree murder indictment back in 2018, sold a fentanyl mixture to police informants during a controlled deal. Federal authorities say Ellis was sentenced to 25 years in federal prison. His state murder case is still pending in criminal court.
Yep. Drugs are bad. It's a basketball court shooting. What the hell's going on in Clarksville? Let's take a look.
Clarksville police are investigating a woman who was shot near the Heritage Park basketball courts. This is video from Dash 10 Media. They say it happened during a car club meetup in the parking lot area behind Kenwood Elementary School.
Yeah, that area sucks too. It's a bad neck of the woods. That's Peacher's Mill, 101st area.
Okay.
Right.
At some point during the meetup, people at the basketball courts started randomly shooting. Before police got there, a woman was shot in the leg.
Yeah, this is terrible what's going on over there too. So this car club, okay, which is a gang. I mean,
is it though?
Oh, absolutely. You got to treat them as a gang.
So like the Jeep Club?
Yes, they're a gang.
No,
but
I don't
are
believe
they
that.
are they doing bad things? No,
I don't think a gang is the right term. 'Cause
Yeah.
gang automatically has a negative connotation.
Yeah, in your brain. So look at the circles. See what they do with the parking lot? They did this all across town with the streets, with the tire marks, all over town, causing trouble, shooting people at basketball games. Well, so they weren't playing basketball. It was just at the courts.
The woman was shot in the leg and driven to Tenova Medical Center. Her injury isn't life-threatening. Police are asking for anyone in the immediate area of Heritage Park to review their doorbell camera or security camera footage to see if their system captured any vehicles around 6:50 p.m.
There was a crash on Madison Street, huh? Pretty bad one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Was this over by where, what street is that? Richmond?
I thought it was by closer to Memorial, was it not?
Maybe.
2 people are dead after a crash this morning. Clarksville police say it happened at the intersection of Madison Street and Richview Road. A motorcyclist was pronounced dead at the scene. Later, the passenger in the front seat of the vehicle hit by the motorcycle also died. Their IDs have not been released.
I don't know the situation. Buckle up.
And watch out for motorcyclists.
Absolutely. And motorcyclists, watch out for cars, okay? Stop worrying about doing your handshake to other motorcycle people. I can't stand that either. When I see motorcycle people do that, okay, I honk my horn. And I throw things. I throw coffee at them. So, and the Jeep people, they have their little stupid wave too.
Yeah, they do this wave.
Yeah.
Motorcycle people, it's just like a handout or something like.
Yeah. When I do that, I actually hit the Jeeps.
I do that to people in my street neighbors. I put my hand up like, hey, just saying hi.
I had someone who was driving a similar car as mine, different color. They're driving this way. I'm driving this way. They do the steering wheel, wave. Why? Because we have the same car?
I mean, I don't do it to people that just have the same car. I do it to my neighbors.
Yeah. We were complete strangers. And just because we have the same car.
They felt a connection to you.
Yeah, no, and that's fine. I did the wave too. And then I get done. I go, okay.
Did it hurt you?
No. I'm just cranky in the mornings.
You're cranky in general.
No, just in the mornings. Speaking of the Sumner County missing child, who's, 2 weeks now?
I think it's longer than that now.
Yeah. Well, Clarksville's to hold a prayer vigil for Sebastian Rogers.
Happening today, the Clarksville community will hold a prayer vigil for Sebastian Rogers. They're asking everyone to wear green, Sebastian's favorite color, as they gather to pray for Sebastian's safe return to his loved ones. So this will be held at Sleepy Hollow Farm in Clarksville. Any additional parking will be in the East Montgomery Elementary School parking lot. Tonight's vigil will start at 6:30.
Do you know where that is?
Mm-mm.
Me neither. Sleepy Hollow Farm.
Mm-mm.
But the father has a connection here.
I believe he lives here.
Okay, lives within Montgomery County.
I believe so.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I thought that was the tie.
We won't get into this one because it has to do with Mayor Wes Golden, and there's a conflict of interest in the studio currently. What TV show? Limit of your mind. Nowhere near the best is yet to begin.
Is this Golden Girls?
You're so close. Each other.
I can see it in my head. Baby.
You and me.
What is it?
You got the first letter, right? No, I'm sorry. G. Yeah.
Good Times?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's 2 words. Well, you're running 2 words. First letter is J. Second, the first letter of the second word is P.
I don't know. Good People.
Maybe Justin can help you out.
Growing Pains. I
Very
remember
good.
that show.
Yeah. Alan Thicke.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Remember The Neighbor?
Was it the Seavers?
Yeah, The Seavers.
Yeah.
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 Do you remember The Neighbor?
The crazy neighbor?
No, the kid neighbor.
Oh, that they were friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Oh, I don't know. You're trying to get me to say something bad. I can feel it.
I'm asking you to say the character's name.
I know you. No, see? I'm not doing it.
The kid's name was Boner.
So, next story.
Hey, Mr. Seaver. Right. They had this. They found this kid who sounded like Tony Danza, and they made him and they called him Boner.
Next story.
So yeah, growing pains. All right, we'll get into that later. And roads are dangerous. Yes, we'll get into that.
Tonight, the Montgomery County Commission will consider a resolution designed to eliminate roadway deaths and serious accidents by 2045.
News 2's Nikki McGee has more on a plan the
Nikki
Highway
McGee.
Department has been working on now for more than a year.
It's the second fastest growing county
Her
in the
voice, though.
state, according to census data. But not all Montgomery County roadways were designed for the amount of traffic they're seeing today.
Right now, I don't think a lot of people feel safe on several of our road
Alexander
systems.
Moore. He's
So I
the
think
civil
there's a lot of
engineer
work
of
we can
Montgomery
do
County
to
Highway
improve
Department.
that.
Last year, Montgomery County roadways alone saw 1,033 crashes, excluding roadways in Clarksville.
You know, it's nice. The real clouds. Real clouds look good. You know the fake ones, right? Those tic-tac-toe games they're playing up there. It's not natural. Just saying. All right, we'll get into this later on. I got to get Sarah out of here. But Rep. Mark Green, he says that a phone call from the Donald changed his mind about leaving Congress. Because a couple
he
weeks
had
ago.
announced he wasn't going to run again.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got a phone call.
Yep, I heard that.
Excuse me, Mark Green. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing? You better get your ass back in Congress. I could see it. I could see the, because we were all like, what are you doing? Right? Or why?
There's been a few changes. Originally, he was going to run for a different seat, and then he pulled back, and then he wasn't going to run again, and now he's running again. So
Right. I see him as a future senator.
I think he'll do more for sure in life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's another one that stops, what's the word? I get it. He's busy. But he has an obligation for the constituents of this area.
I'm sure if you text him, he would text
Oh,
you
he
back.
texts all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
I'm talking about policy-wise.
Oh.
Right. And I like him.
Yeah.
I like him a
He
lot.
and Cammy are good people.
Oh, Cammy's great.
She is.
Fit.
She is.
Oh, I mean, I could beat her. Don't get me wrong. But she is fit. Right. Mark, are you not fired? Get back. Yeah. Mark, you are not fired. Okay? Get back. Get your ass back into the seat. Thank you. All right. Clarksville, Tennessee.
Sunsets on that Cumberland River.
Hey, they're almost done with that parking lot behind the Roxy.
Oh, yeah.
Have
I
you
saw
seen
that.
it? Looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Looks good. Parking. Parking's just
Parking
fine.
hasn't been an issue.
Parking's just fine.
Yeah, I've been to plenty of events downtown.
Absolutely.
Hasn't been an issue.
And more parking is coming, too.
Yep.
All right, one last time. Why? Why Governor's Land and Title?
We do a great job. We'll take care of you, take care of our real estate agents, we take care of your clients, and we want you to experience the governor's difference. Our goal is to be a partner.
There you go. That's right. They're not trying to get one over on you. They're trying to get you over on them. Governor's Land and Title. Absolutely. All right. Let's get out of here. Is she pregnant, do you think?
You ask this every time. It's a purse.
It's not a purse.
Her hand, she's got a pocket. Her hand's in her pocket.
Looks like she's pregnant in the rear, though. Look at that.
Stop.
Wow.
Stop.
Man, chairs don't need cushions with a butt like that.
Stop.
Right? Wow. All right. Hey, I'm not lusting. I'm just it's an observation.
Stop.
Right.
I'm going to pray for you.
I'm not lusting.
I'm going to pray for you.
Oh.
We automatically know what's going through that mind of yours.
That's not true. That's not true. Just because I want to give a compliment to a guy because of that huge Pekka statue that he made, okay? That's awesome. Scotty. Big Pekka Scotty. That's what his wife calls him.
Stop.
All right. Yeah, hands in the pocket, no go, get the first on you. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's get out of here. I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Sarah Golden.
And thank you for allowing us to have a conversation. This was the local news you needed to know. Absolutely.